Very, very pleased with a rebound game. Particularly pleased offensively to play with that type of efficiency for that long was impressive. Really enjoyed their attitude. We had a February lull, and I hope it was a 2-game lull, and I hope we're back on track. We certainly have a lot to play for, and tonight was an important step in getting our ship heading in the right direction.
Scored 62 points over the last 30 minutes of the game. Probably as good an offensive stretch for 30 minutes as you've had all year.
We're efficient offensively when we move the ball, when we share the ball, when we pitch ahead. For 2 games, we became a half-court team, and we were walking the ball up the floor. We were taking the ball out slow. That's not who we are. We can't play a half-court game. We've got to play a broken floor, fast game. And we were able to show them that on film, and certainly that was an improvement to play back at the pace we want to play at.
I thought Ali and Gomber, you've kind of been asking for production, and they've got 19 points between them today. Comment on the way they played tonight.
I thought both of them played very well. Paul particularly played well in the first half. Paul's a warrior. Paul is a warrior. Paul comes to play every day. He's been with us a year and a half, and there hasn't been a day where he hasn't come to work. He comes to work every single day. And today he was the recipient of some great passes and also some great effort. Ali is improving drastically. He's improving every day. He gives us the body that we need to compete for a championship. They were able to clog up the middle, particularly Ali in there, and I thought both of them played well. We're excited that Cedric is going to be back very soon. That gets us back to our 3-headed monster in the post and allows us to be bigger than when we have Matt Young at the 4.
Barclay, I think, what is it, 13 games now that you've won all 13, you've outshot your opponents. How big is it when you get out just a good shooting night and have a good shooting night?
Well, Brad and BJ work awfully hard with our perimeter players. I mean, Brad and BJ have rebounded. I can't even count the shots that they've rebounded, and I really relied on them a lot to get a lot of shots up the last couple of days, but more importantly, to get the guards back in an attack mode. BJ made a career of staying in attack mode, and we're better when our guards are in attack mode. And their efficiency, I give a lot of credit to Brad and BJ on that.
How much of tonight was just the guards, especially getting their confidence back after struggling the last 2 games?
Yeah, just being in attack mode. We're not a half-court team. I mean, I show on film. We walked the ball up against Coastal Carolina and Gardner-Webb, and we're a pitch-ahead team. We put pressure on you because of our size. We can't put as much pressure on you defensively as I would like because we're not a good trapping team because we're not very tall. So we put pressure on you offensively. And made or miss, we want to sprint up the floor and get guards in the deep corner and get our spacing. And we did that much better tonight. And the open shots that we got were a product of sprinting up the floor, getting into gaps, having great spacing. And then when teams decide to stay out on shooters, we lift it up to Paul and Ali, and it becomes an efficient offensive game. And then they went zone, and we attacked the zone very well too because we can spread you out and put 4 shooters out on the perimeter. And so I'm really pleased offensively. The only thing I'm concerned with is giving up almost 60% in the second half from the floor is something that we got to continue to work on, concentration for 40 minutes. And that's something we got to really focus on.
Seems like Matt Kennedy's been getting more action, more time, and obviously he's doing one up where you're keeping him in there. Just talk about Matt's progression and what you could see from Matt down the stretch.
Matt Kennedy's a terrific basketball player, and this was a great matchup game for him because they the real skilled players he's able to really help us guard because of his size. And he really can help us in zone because of his size. And then you saw Matt move that ball tonight. He is so efficient moving that ball and making shots and just a terrific shooter. And I really trust Matt and glad he's part of our team.
Obviously, Winthrop is a place that hasn't been kind to you guys, very much in the past. How important is it not only to have that win, but have that win ramping up to the Asheville game right afterwards? How important is that win being wedged in between this and Asheville?
We've done a good job this year of just going one at a time. Our team isn't old enough to think about anything other than the next game. And we have a hard time thinking about the next game sometimes. So we will think about Winthrop. We were fortunate to get them here. They're playing way better, and they're way better at home. it's one of those teams that are hard to score against because of their strength and their size. And you know, we gotta take tomorrow off, and we gotta really work hard to prepare for a good Winthrop team. And we don't look behind, we don't look ahead, we stay right in the moment. And I don't know if that's all the players can handle or that's all that I can handle, but that's all our program can handle for sure. So we just totally focused on Winthrop.
You just talk a little bit going up to Rock Hill and shooting in a different gym. I mean, I guess Coastal, you guys were off that night. It was a different gym. Rock Hill's kind of a bigger arena than here as well. Do you worry about the shooting at all after that last road game, or do you think tonight kind of got it back on track?
I don't think it. I think we missed a lot of shots, obviously, against Coastal, but I think it was more our approach to the game than it was the gym. And as we shot well at Arizona, we shot well in some pretty big gyms, shot well at Liberty in some pretty big gyms. And I don't think the gym will have any effect on us. I think their defense will have a tremendous effect on us, and we'll have to execute really well to be able to play against a real physical team.